Hi, I'm George VanHoutte from Northern Farm Market out here in Romeo, Michigan. My main three varieties, we got Landed, Gladiators, and Magic Lanterns. We run through all the exotic pumpkins. We have about there must be about 35 different types of pumpkins and squash and things us guys plant here when we do plant. It takes me about a day and a half, maybe 2 days to plant about 50 acres. We used to have a plateless John Deere, and I always called it a coffee grinder because when we got dumping the seeds, that they it had a lot of bad broken seeds, and but with our vacuum planter, that's the slickest planter out there. We have a monoson planter. We use the same planter for sweet corn as our pumpkins, just different plates. We like to grow more than one variety of pumpkins, like I mentioned earlier. Even with our pie pumpkins, we have a Majestic Plus and then Cannonball for our mid-season. We have a roadside market there that we have a few painted pumpkins, and those are the nicest. People pick them up. They got big stems, nice pumpkins for pie pumpkins. To grow vine crops, there's a lot of input out there. Weed control is the number one on my agenda. Weed control, a rotation, pollination. There's about 5-6 different things there that you got to have to produce a good vine crop. But overall, we've been growing vine crops for probably about 40 years. We got our seed treated this year with gaucho or whatever they use for your cucumber beetle, and that controls it maybe for about 3-4 weeks, and that's a real nice option too. What I would have to stress is these are the things: keeping your pumpkins clean, keep them sprayed with fungicide. It costs me around roughly $200 an acre for fungicide treatments. Furthermore, our rainfall is always good when you need it. Pumpkins were set this year. I thought I wasn't going to have a pumpkin out in the field. Then all of a sudden we got 2.5 inches of rain. The pumpkins all set again. The vines all were in good shape because of that. We kept on spraying them, and we have more pumpkins than us guys knew what to do with. And so I mean, you just don't know. That I like to get my pumpkins in early. We got better chance of getting rains to make our herbicides work. It seems like that everyone wants to get into the pumpkin business early. All the customers want to get them. We use Command and Dual, probably like a little bit under a pint of each per acre. If you can get your timely rains after your spray, you have pretty good weed control. And the last 2 years that we side dress with nitrogen. With our fertilizer program, I mentioned that we treat them just like sweet corn in general, and when we do spray some of the fungicides there, that they'll sneak in some foliar feed from time to time. It's a challenge every year, and it just seems like they're at the very end of the season that we always have pumpkins.